What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with another video. Now, the WWE returns to Saudi Arabia on the 21st October for its annual Crown Jewel show, with fans wondering what the WWE will do to earn its reported $50 million paydays from the Saudi Arabian government. Join us now as we look at the most shocking rumors and spoilers regarding Crown Jewel. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Number 1. Did a live event reveal two big bout outcomes? Who is going to win at Crown Jewel? Well, Dave Meltzer is speculating that an advertisement for an upcoming Madison Square Garden house show reveals who will win the WWE Championship match as well as the SmackDown Women's Championship match. The WWE is running a house show in MSG on the 26th December, with Meltzer reporting that the WWE is advertising Big E vs Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship and Becky Lynch vs Bianca Belair. As noted by Wrestling News' Paul Davis, Meltzer did not say if the Lynch vs Belair match would be for the SmackDown Women's Championship, but if it is, then it would mean that Lynch would likely retain the title at Crown Jewel, where she is scheduled to defend against Belair and Sasha Banks in a triple threat match. Now, there are two important things to note here. Number 1, the WWE house shows, like any live event, are subject to change without any notice, which means plans can be changed on the day. And number 2, most fans are expecting to see Drew McIntyre lose his title shot against Big E due to the Scottish Warrior's upcoming move to the blue brand. Number 2, Plane Ride from Hell Part 2? Are the WWE superstars in for a Plane Ride from Hell Part 2? Now, we're not talking about the repeat of 2001's intercontinental jet flight that allegedly saw a number of WWE superstars behaving badly, but a grueling travel schedule. PW Insider's Mike Johnson recently discussed the hellacious travel schedule ahead for WWE superstars working at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. WWE stars have a busy travel week, as right after tonight's Raw in Sacramento, California, WWE staff and roster will head to Saudi Arabia for Thursday's Crown Jewel pay-per-view on a chartered flight. The time for that flight commercially would be over 20 hours. We're told that all talents traveling will have to have passed a COVID-19 PCR test before departing. The belief among those that we've spoken to is that all talents going to the event will have had to be vaccinated as well. Right after the pay-per-view, they will fly another chartered flight to SmackDown in Wichita, Kansas, which commercially would be 18 hours with no issues. Wrestling News' Andrew Ravens provided a glimmer of hope for the sure-to-be weary wrestlers, pointing that there are no house shows scheduled for the weekend after Crown Jewel. Hopefully, the WWE will have no travel problems as it did after 2019's Crown Jewel, when a number of WWE superstars and employees were temporarily stranded in Saudi Arabia, resulting in them going to Plan B for SmackDown and featuring an invasion by NXT superstars. Number 3, history to be made in Saudi Arabia? Alongside the 2021 Crown Jewel will witness a historic match when Mansoor battles former tag partner Ali. Mustafa tweeted about the show and its historic significance. Though I wish some of the circumstances were different, I'm still thankful that for the first time ever, two Muslims will have a singles match on a WWE pay-per-view. I'm thankful for that one night. Ali and I get to be what we wanted to see growing up. In true Twitter fashion, one fan tried to spoil the party by claiming Saudi Arabia shows don't count as pay-per-views, but that's definitely not the case, as titles have changed hands there, and the WWE often uses its Saudi shows to advance storylines. Congratulations to Mansoor and Ali, and perhaps a strong showing in the ring will lead to bigger things for both superstars. Number 4, tantalizing turns. Now that we've established the significance of Saudi Arabia's supercards, let's ponder the possibility of WWE staging at least one significant heel turn or face turn. There are two matches fans will already be watching closely: McIntyre challenging Big E for the championship and Brock Lesnar challenging Roman Reigns for the Universal title, and it's these two matches that offer a significant chance for some major twists. Now, although Drew McIntyre is unlikely to regain the championship from Big E, as he is going to SmackDown due to the WWE draft, that doesn't mean that he's going to take a loss to Big E as well. McIntyre has been losing a bit too much on Raw, and while he's always been a fierce competitor as both a heel and face, another loss to Big E could lead to Drew turning heel and destroying Big E after the match. While this is a possibility, SmackDown is sorely lacking in top babyfaces following the draft, and McIntyre could be one heel too many. However, the following potential turn could change all that. Roman Reigns has been killing it as a heel, and by most accounts, they want to keep the Universal Championship on him for the foreseeable future. However, there's also been talk of the WWE turning Roman babyface. Could this come about thanks to Paul Heyman betraying him, as the WWE has hinted ever since Lesnar's return? While it's wild speculation at this point, we think that fans should discount the stories of Lesnar not returning until the 2022 Rumble and consider Lesnar winning the belt thanks to some help from Heyman. A babyface reign or even tweener reigns could then chase Lesnar for the belt with heel Drew McIntyre running interference. Number 5. More than filler. While the WWE Saudi Arabian supercards have sometimes been labelled as meaningless shows, the reality is that WWE uses the shows to switch titles and set up significant storylines. Whether it was The Fiend defeating Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship at 2019's Crown Jewel, or them setting up the historic Boneyard match at WrestleMania 35 with The Undertaker's appearance at 2020 Super Showdown, the WWE's mega money shows are more than about putting on an all-star game for its fans in Saudi Arabia. As we'll see, fans could see some significant storyline events beginning with heel and or babyface turns. Number 6. New member of the Bloodline. Now, could current Universal Champion Roman Reigns and his cousins Jey and Jimmy Uso, who are doing well for themselves as current SmackDown Tag Team Champions, be adding a member to their Bloodline faction? Jimmy Uso's wife Naomi has been rumoured as a potential addition, but as we'll see, she's not the only potential recruit. First though, let's hear what Paul Heyman had to say about Naomi joining up. Reigns' current tribal council, or could he be secretly aligned with Reigns' Crown Jewel opponent Brock Lesnar, spoke with Sportskeeda about Naomi joining, hinting that she may already be aligned with the faction. How do you know she's not already at the table? Because it's not on television? Does everything happen on television? We're on television 2 hours a week, and tomorrow, by the way, 2.5 hours on FS1. That leaves a lot of time for the rest of the week, when there are machinations and maneuvers and negotiations and strategies and things happening that you don't see on television. How do you know she's not at the table already? Exactly. And Naomi joining the Bloodline would be a wonderful way to jumpstart her career, particularly after WWE authority figure Sonya Deville got one over on her by booking a handicap match featuring Deville and Shayna Baszler against Naomi. However, they could be adding another member to the crew, none other than the Usos' brother Joseph Fatu. Wrestling News' Andrew Ravens is reporting that WWE has filed a trademark for the new ring name of Joseph Fatu in NXT 2.0. On October 8th, WWE secured the rights to the term Solo Sikoa. Now, although it looks like Fatu is headed to NXT 2.0, at least based on the recent hype videos airing for him, that shouldn't rule out a fast-track jump to SmackDown or even a case of Fatu working Tuesday and Friday nights as the WWE capitalizes on the Bloodline's popularity amongst fans. The WWE has been prudent about its booking of Reigns and his faction, so it's likely fans will see additional members when the time is right. And number 7, surprise returns. Should fans expect to see any debuts or returns at Saudi Arabia? While there could be situations such as Joseph Fatu joining the Bloodline at Saudi Arabia, we believe WWE will save a surprise debut or returns for SmackDown, Raw, or its regular pay-per-views. But with that being said, fans could see one or more appearances by WWE legends, as Saudi Arabian officials are always constantly asking WWE to bring back legends for appearances and preferably matches. Bill Goldberg is the only legend slated for the show, but that doesn't mean they might not surprise the fans with an appearance. Ric Flair is obviously out, and even if he was still in WWE, the bad press from his depiction in Dark Side of the Ring's Plane Ride from Hell episode will probably keep him off the air. Hulk Hogan might be persuaded to hop on Vinnie Mac's private jet and collect a big payday for cutting a promo, but at this point it's all speculation and fans will have to wait until Thursday's show. But there you have it folks, the most shocking rumours and spoilers for Crown Jewel. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.